What do you make of this? I mean, it sounds very Pandora-esque. Basically, you can listen to the music for free if you're willing to put up with some advertisements. But then if you want to pay for a premium service, you can also pay for a premium service and have the ads filtered out.
I don't really think that the premium service ad thing is where they're going here. I think that there are a couple of things that Apple is trying to exploit. One is that none of these music streaming services has really done an effective job yet at music discovery. I mean, some of the more obvious genres that they can stick down at you, but there are deeper ways of doing music discovery, predicting what you're going to like. Importantly, based on what your friends are listening to and what your friends are liking. So Apple has tried before to get into social networking via music. Hasn't really worked so far. So my personal bet is that this is what they're really hoping for, is that this is going to be finally the thing that allows Apple to break into the social networking space. It takes advantage of a big strength they have and also helps drive revenues, I think, from music sales more than advertisements.
Bob, we know one thing that Apple has counted on in the past is this halo effect. The fact that if I have an iPhone, chances are I have an iMac, I have an Apple PC at home, and I have all these products. But in this case, there are predecessors. There is Pandora, there is Spotify. To your point, maybe they haven't exactly nailed it as far as the user experience is concerned, but is that going to make it a little bit more challenging for Apple, the fact that other people do use these other services already?
You know, I don't really think so. I mean, this is one of those situations where second mover advantage is almost as good as first mover advantage, because you've proven, these other services have proven that there's a demand for this, but they haven't done it really well enough to insulate themselves from a subsequent attack, especially someone who's got the built-in user base and the expertise around music that Apple obviously does have. So I do think that this is strategically, this is a very smart move for Apple, even though it seems a little boring from the point of view of, oh, they're launching a music service. Everybody goes, yeah, well, who hasn't launched a music service? They've got some real things to gain from this that other kinds of vendors really don't.
And to your point, Bob, just following the stock, it seems like the market is mirroring your exact perspective there. So, I mean, the stock is up 0.3%, but not really.
Yeah, this sounds like kind of a bit of a yawn, but I think it's more important than that.